Brief disclaimer before we begin this episode of Poop Culture. I report on things that go on in pop culture. Not just bad things, not just weird things, but even good things sometimes. I report on crap going on in pop culture. Not bad crap always, not good crap always, not weird crap always. I do a mixed variety here. With that said, I think I've been able to clear this up a little bit. Can we get the station identification going now and begin this episode? Welcome to Poop Culture, the show where we talk about crap going on in pop culture. I'm your host, Brandon Franciosi. Let's cut the crap and cut to the chase. Well, Loud House fans are going to love this. Movie confirmed, it seems. This story coming out of Deadline.com. Paramount Pictures, in collaboration with sister company Nickelodeon, both owned by Viacom, have announced that they are planning on the works of a Loud House movie set to be released in cinemas sometime in 2020. The Loud House is a popular North American cartoon made by Nickelodeon, created by Chris Savino, about Lincoln Loud and his 10 siblings. The show has been massively popular since its release May last year. You heard me right, the show is not even a year old yet, and they've already confirmed a movie for it. The announcement was made by a Paramount representative at CinemaCon in Las Vegas on March 28th, which means this is a recent announcement. This will also come a little bit after the third SpongeBob movie is released. You heard me right, a third SpongeBob movie is in the making. I think it's great, alright, that this show has gotten so popular so quick, kind of like Gravity Falls did. Like, it seemed to have just hit the ground running and just took off from the beginning. I remember seeing the pilot episode when it came out, actually. I thought it was amazing. I mean, having seen crap on Nickelodeon all the time, Breadwinners, Fanboy and Chum Chum, some of the newer SpongeBob episodes at the time, it was a disaster. And I had given up on SpongeBob after one course meal. I couldn't do it anymore. And then I found the Loud House, and I was like, well, this is really good. I think the Loud House has been on a really good track since it started. Sure, I really don't think the sweet spot stood the test of time compared to the rest of the show and its lighthearted themes. But then again, there was one episode that came out that I thought just completely sucked. That episode was No Such Luck, which I thought was a very mean-spirited episode. A lot of you are looking at me like, but Brandon, this is supposed to be a kid's show. What's a 19-year-old guy like you doing that? Well, hey, what do you expect me to do? Sit around and watch the O'Reilly Factor all day? No offense to Bill O'Reilly, he's in enough trouble as it is. Poor guy. Do you think they'll ever end SpongeBob? By the time the third movie comes out, it's gonna be 20 years old. The Simpsons didn't, it's still going, but I think it's gotten a little weaker over time with a few good episodes here and there. But let's be honest, shows usually tend to start getting stale around, by the time they turn, 6 or 7? That is, if they're still in production. I'm not talking about a show, not aging well with time like Rocket Power did. I'm talking about a show that's still being made, today. And it was made way back then. So my final verdict? I think it's a good idea. I think it's great to hear that the Loud House is getting a movie already. I say go for it. And heck, I'd go see it. So what are your thoughts? Leave in the comments below. And it's time to flush this out. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more content. Share with your friends. Click the bell notification. Yada yada yada. And have a nice day.